Hi Aquarius, let's do your reading. So this is very clearly a love reading, and it is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's general, of course, so please don't force it. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Click off if it frustrates you or doesn't make sense to you or doesn't feel like it's for you. And all my videos are timeless, so feel free to look through the other videos. My intention is that it finds you at the right time, and that it has a message for everyone who watches that will help heal, promote growth, well-being, happiness. Okay, so this is it's got a very beautiful ending, but this is a heavy reading. So in the overall energy, we have the Seven of Water. So we've got options. Seven of Water. It's kind of got this, well, there's more fish in the sea type feel. We also have the Ace of Earth, so Ace of Pentacles, which is a stable new beginning, something very stable, and that often can be considered a gift from the universe. So something coming in that's just strong and secure and not wobbly. And it looks like that's something that you've been wanting. This seems like a different storyline from the Aquarius readings we've been getting, but we'll see. In your energy, you show up in your own reading. I mean, that's significant of a very strong reading coming. So we have the Star card. So that's hope, healing, dreaming. It's wishes. It also came with the messenger of the Page of Pentacles. So that's communication. We've got a lot of communication about what's not working or what is not going to be okay anymore, something like that. With the Star card, we have, she's looking to the future, but it doesn't have a real happy vibe. It's kind of like a transition. The Page of Earth, or the Page of Pentacles, is communication. It looks like that, you are wanting, and the roles could be reversed. I've got you up here and your person down here, but you could flip them if you need to. But this Moon card, we have a lot of major arcana. We've got the Star card, hoping, healing, communication. You're wanting communication from someone, and you're very unsure if you're going to get it. So we'll dive deeper into that. I didn't even pull cards on that yet. But the Moon card is, there's a lot of emotion around it. There's a lot of unknown. And I think that unknown is what's the driving factor here of making changes. Okay, there's a strong element of self-love, like an Empress energy. In the recent past, we have the Page of Fire, so that's communication, and then we have the Five of Cups. This could be lack of communication is making somebody feel very left out in the cold, or feel very sad, like there's 3 cups and there's 2 cups, so there's 3 cups filled. There could be another person in this, and I'm kind of feeling that. I wouldn't say it's the strongest energy, but I do feel like there is somebody affecting this, somebody that might, and I'll show you why down here, but somebody that might be causing one of the participants in this reading to feel stuck. But we've got like I said, the Page of Fire. Somebody was, I think, feeling or expressed some passionate, emotionate desire to not feel left out or to know what's going on. It was not received or returned appropriately, something like that. So in your person's energy, we have the Hangman. So this is somebody that holds back. The good thing about the Hangman is that they're starting to see things in a different position, or things in a different light. They're starting to gain clarity. We have the Seven of Air, which is, I feel like we have a, somebody wearing a false mask. There's a manipulator, either this person, or in their environment. For a lot of you, I kind of feel like it might be in their environment, and they are not wanting conflict. The Seven of Swords is, it's conflict. It's wearing a false mask, and then followed by the Magician. I mean, the Magician can be somebody that makes things happen. They want it their way. So either in Aries, it could be an Aries or a Taurus or a Virgo involved, but this is looking like there's stuckness because of deception and control. So is that your person that you're thinking of, not wanting to have to, be accountable for their actions? For some of you, possibly, but for others of you, I believe that they're stuck because of I feel like there's another person in this somewhere. In the outcome, beautiful outcome, we have the Strength card and the Love. We have the Strength card, so that's, and the Three of Fire, so progress. Finding the strength to move past something that is no longer serving you. And what happens when you do that is we get the Lover's card. Again with the Lion. Oh, I just lost my voice. So there is definite progress, cooperation, moving forward. I think you've got, Spirit on your side backing you. But this has just got an overwhelming feel of, it's gone on too long. There's too much unknown with this Moon card. What is in this? How is this serving me? It's like I don't have time for almost or maybes anymore. And at this point in my life, I feel like Aquarius, you guys give, and it's not that there's somebody horrible or whatnot. It's just that there's an element of not enough. Not good enough, okay? I don't feel like it's an unhealthy energy, I know we all have attachment styles. I mean, sometimes people are, nervous, attached, and abandoned, have fear of abandonment. And of course that could come into play, but I feel like this is legitimate, even if that is coming into play. It's not, something's not serving you, it's not feeding you. And it's just not okay anymore. This negative energy or this toxic energy in the past could actually be their baggage, their upbringing. But there's something interesting going on there. So I already peeked at the next cards, and we have the Empress and Patience. So this is very indicative of self-love. Okay. We have it all over the place. And this is kind of crazy how many. Four of Fire. Oh, wow. Four of Wands, isn't it? Oh, and then the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So many major arcana. The Sun at the bottom of the deck. You guys there's a very strong Leo presence here. So you may have Leo in your chart, or you may be dealing with a Leo. This Four of Fire is, it's the 1111 card. It's Four of Wands. But we've got the Empress, Patience. So, Temperance. And the Four of Fire. So I'm getting a lot of 4s and 3s. But this is all about foundation. So it's not necessarily that you have to rush something that's, not in its time. But there is also an element of, being patient with what's to come. And making sure that the foundation gets built correctly. Sun card. Wow. Okay, let's grab a couple more cards. Why do we have the Four of Wands for Aquarius? Queen of Air. It's funny because I was asking in my head, what is holding this person back? Even though I didn't say it out loud, I was asking what is holding this person back, and I got Queen of Air. So let's do another one. I think I kind of messed that up, that question. So we have the King of Water. I just feel like there's a distance, a detachment. There's not enough communication of love here, clear communication. It's just too wobbly and unknown. Somebody needs to communicate that this is, of substance, something like that. There's just something, it's not equal. It's not equal. We need to pull another deck. Three of Swords. It's just too hurtful. That's the Three of Swords. Yeah, and I do feel like it is all about lack of communication. So let's pull, let me pull a deck. okay, here. I'm going to pull an animal spirit and wisdom of the oracle. You're moving towards something amazing because you have love coming, but it's pretty standard reading. I mean, it looks like you're having to let go. Somebody's having to let go of something. There is an element of manipulation and control, but somebody's having to let go of something that's not easy to let go of, and it's because of a big lack of feeling, you know, appreciated or loved or validated. It's just too empty. Empty, that's the word. Serendipity. What else? Go the distance. Yeah, you are working on something that you're developing I think a frame of mind that's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not even that sad anymore. It's just numb now. It's just kind of like, it just didn't work. You know, it's an acceptance. I just saw 11:11 on the clock when I looked at that. And so that's the second indication. I've had a couple times twin flame kind of surface, but if it is a twin flame and you're learning not to wait, then you are actually feeding the journey and, you know, not prolonging the union. If the timing is off, then you're not supposed to sit and wait and be sad. You're supposed to find the love inside yourself and develop yourself, right? So this is the beaver spirit. This is exactly what what this whole reading has been getting. It's lay a solid foundation. Beaver. Let's read it. Beaver spirit is here to tell you about a power living within you that is born of spirit, the source from which all life arises. This is the power to establish the sacred connection with the universal consciousness so you can deliberately co-create the world you desire. Know that it takes work, determination, and sustained effort to co-create and lay a solid foundation for your dreams. If, with spirit as your partner, you bring the twigs and branches of your intentions and desires and spread them across the river of time, you'll be amazed at what you can do. You will find that you can even change the direction of the flow of life. Wow. You can ensure that your world will be prosperous and purposeful, filled with love and joy and magic, rich with magic and meaning. That which you will desire will come to you and remain sustainably if you build on a sturdy foundation. So keep your intention and energy consistent and deliberate, using all your resources and the energy of this wonderful, productive time. Have faith, for with spirit to co-create with you, your success is assured. Spirit is your partner, helping you along as you change the course of your life in the way your heart desires. There's just a lack of not satisfaction, so you're moving, ready to let this go and branch out. And then the spider spirit says, I'm getting a strong pull from that spider spirit card. It's like there's an intricately woven plan, and you can't see all the strands. Like a spider web is iridescent, you can't see all the strands, but they're all important. They're all holding it together. I feel like this place in your life is probably very purposeful and significant to a higher level. I also kind of feel like you guys are some very spiritually gifted or angelic. I'm getting a very angelic feel here. Let me see. Let's do an oracle, angel oracle message. Yeah, strong angelic. Look at that light. I bet you guys are light workers. This whole thing right here is somehow feeding you or teaching you some sort of lesson or purpose that you can share with others, I think. Something big, profound. Choose to seek out the light in your life. Focus on the light that burns bright within your heart, and you will illuminate the darkness that you feel surrounds you. There's no need to fear the unknown. Embrace all parts of yourself in the full experience of life. By facing your shadows, you will move into a newfound sense of balance and peace. So here's a little mantra you can say. I face my shadows with love in my heart and transform them to ever greater light. I seek out the light in my life, and I'm grateful for many blessings. You have 2 of Cups coming. Let me pull one more. It doesn't mean it's not with this person. It just is kind of like a right now thing. You know? I don't know if it's not with this person. I feel like there's a really strong connection here. What's this? Okay, this flew out. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So somebody might be saying it's hard. And that's, you know, it is hard until it isn't. It's always, if it were easy it's never easy when we first start something, ever. We have to, after, you know, 1,000 hours, then you become well versed at it. Okay, there's a card that keeps sticking in my hand. Oh, okay, let me see what that was. Gratitude. Oh, this might be saying to be thankful for this. I think there's something big happening here with this sadness and your ability to move past it. So, but okay, I know some of you, I know that let's see if we can get what's going on with this person, or what's next in love. What's next in love? Okay, 8 of Swords. That's a false imprisonment. Communication. Lots of communication in here. Oh, there she is again. So there, that Queen of Swords is pulling some strong energy. Focused attention. I wonder if it's a boss. Okay. Focused attention. There's another page. You're going to get a lot of oh, maybe this is support from friends. We got 2 pages. Celebration. Magician. You're going to make it happen. Okay, so I just saw the Devil card. I just want to say be careful not to get out of this situation and into one just like it. You got to, you know, maybe set the tone differently. Somebody that's more balanced. Somebody that's more balanced and able to give. You know, so if somebody gives you a go-kart, you don't return, you know, go turn around and buy them a Ferrari type thing. Make sure you don't overgive to people who aren't earning it, okay? Justice, equality. Yeah, so something is going to come in slow and stable, I believe. With that Knight of Pentacles. Yes, oh my gosh, again. It's like another, geez. You guys just be careful because it looks like you could fall for something again. You got to stay strong. Gosh, I was not expecting that. Let me pull a Romance Angel. Sorry guys, I don't really like this reading. It does have a beautiful outcome and it has a feeling of peace, you know. Strength, Empress. Maybe it's better to not be in something for a while. Okay, so yeah, I think this time it says let your friends help you, and we got that earlier. So there is a warning here about more deception coming. So just be aware, and you know, talk to your friends about it. Don't hide stuff. One more, please. Okay, so this is very much about loving yourself first. Look, we've got calling in your soulmate and pay attention to the red flags. So very strong vibe here of not repeating a cycle, and it all is going to revolve around you being being true to you first. Because when we don't love ourselves, we don't have the right kind of love to feel secure with someone else. We have to feel that be able to fill our own cup. I feel like it must be a lot of cross-watcher energy, because I don't feel like a lot of you really struggle with that. So anyway, pay attention to the red flags. Love yourself first. Calling in your soulmate. Don't rush into something else, okay? Don't rush into something else that isn't equal. You want justice, you want fairness, you want equal reciprocity, all right? You guys, let's talk in the comments. This is interesting, and I mean, here's what's coming. Love, for sure, and strength and stability. Lots of friendship energy here. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Love you guys. Bye, Aquarius.